All right. So this is your spinal cord and this is your brain, right? Right. If you have some sort of injury to your spinal cord, then the messages that are sent to and from cannot happen. Now, obviously, it does depend on the specific kind of injury. For instance, I happen to have scoliosis. My back looks like that. But obviously, I can work pretty much the same way, and it does not nearly affect me as much as somebody with a broken back would have. Like, there are definitely differences in illnesses, but yes. So that's something to know. But I think that is pretty self-explanatory, right? All right. Plasticity is the brain's ability to change with experience. It happens 3 times, or at least it could. You might not experience injury, or I guess learn material, but most people do. So it changes at the very beginning of your life. It changes during injury, and it also changes when you learn new material. Something to also note is lateralization. Lateralization is when certain parts of the brain are responsible for certain functions of the brain. This is something that we believe in, as well as the main theory for how our brain works. It works through decussation. Decussation? Yes. Which is when the right brain over here will be responsible for the functions of the left half of the body, and the left side of the brain will be responsible for the functions of the right side of the body. It's opposite, and yes, they do cross. For instance, your right eye, whatever it perceives, will be perceived through the left side of your brain, and your left eye will be perceived through the right side of the brain. That was a terrible arrow. There you go. Now, along with this decussation is the lateralization aspect, which is that your left and your right brain are most definitely different and therefore control different aspects. Your brain is going to be split into the left side of the brain, which focuses more on usability and analytics, and the right side of the brain, which focuses more on design and creativity. As you can probably tell by my numerous drawings, I am a right brain all the way 100%. I took a test. I am very little left brain. Or at least in the certain situations on the test I was. So yes, the left brain's analytical, factual knowledge, thought, logic, language, science, and math oriented. The right brain is going to be emotional, sensory, has impulses, holistic thought, intuition, creativity, art, and music oriented. And of course, this is all part of lateralization. Whew. Sorry.